Frederick could not sleep since the news broke. He sat alone in his small room, holding his head with both hands. His eyes were red and swollen. He had cried all night. He couldn't believe that Tosin was gone. He couldn't believe that the same girl he once laughed with and promised false dreams was now dead. "I never wanted this to happen," he said softly. He remembered her smile, her voice, her innocence. Guilt tore his heart apart. The news that she died from abortion made him feel even worse. By afternoon, Frederick was restless. He paced around the compound, sweating and shaking. He could not hold it anymore. He decided to confront Lucy. He knocked on her door angrily. "Madam Lucy. We need to talk," he shouted. Lucy opened the door, surprised by his tone. Before she could speak, Frederick said, "You killed your daughter. You forced her to abort the baby I told her to keep. You have blood on your hands." His voice was loud and full of pain. Lucy froze, staring at him in shock. "Are you out of your mind?" Lucy shouted. "You are the one who destroyed my daughter's life. You lied to her. You deceived her with a fake job. You are the reason she got pregnant in the first place." She pointed her finger at him, trembling with anger. Frederick shook his head. "No, Madam Lucy. You told her to abort the pregnancy. I warned her. I told her to keep my baby. But you refused. You pushed her into doing what killed her. You killed her yourself." Lucy's eyes were filled with tears. "You think I wanted my daughter to die," she said with a shaky voice. "I only wanted to save her from shame. You are the one who ruined her. You ruined both of us. You promised her a job that never existed. You slept with her. And now she is gone because of you." Frederick's eyes were teary too. "Don't twist this, Lucy. You are trying to hide your guilt. You knew she was scared. You knew she needed love, not pressure." Their voices grew louder. Tenants gathered around, whispering and wondering what was happening. Lucy noticed people were watching, so she lowered her voice and said, "Get out of my house, Frederick. Leave before I call my husband." Frederick pointed at her. "You can lie to your husband, but your conscience will haunt you forever. You know I'm telling the truth." Lucy hissed and slammed the door in his face. As Frederick walked away, tears rolled down his cheeks. "Tosin, forgive me," he muttered under his breath. That evening, Ajibade came back from work. The compound was unusually quiet. He had noticed Lucy had been acting strange since Tosin's death. That night, he called her into the bedroom. "Lucy," he said calmly, "I want to ask you something, and I want the truth." She looked nervous. "What is it?" she asked. Ajibade sighed deeply. "Were you aware that Tosin was pregnant before she died?" His words hit her like thunder. Lucy's heart began to beat fast. She tried to compose herself. "No, I didn't know," Lucy said quickly. "If I knew, I would have told you." Ajibade looked at her suspiciously. "Are you sure?" he asked. "Because the doctor said she tried to remove the pregnancy." "How can something like that happen under your nose and you didn't know?" Lucy pretended to wipe her eyes. "I didn't know, Ajibade. I swear I didn't know. Tosin never told me anything. She was a quiet girl. Maybe she was afraid of me." Ajibade sighed and looked away, shaking his head slowly. "I can't believe this," he said softly. "Our only daughter is gone, and I don't even know who did this to her." He stood up and began to walk around the room. What kind of man would get a young girl pregnant and abandon her like that? His voice grew louder as his anger boiled. "Whoever did this must not go free. He must pay for what he did." Lucy stood quietly. She was sweating all over. She could not say a word. Ajibade turned and looked at her, his face filled with rage. "I will find the person who got my daughter pregnant and kill him," he shouted. His voice echoed through the room. Lucy gasped and held her chest. She knew what that meant. She knew her husband was serious. She also knew that the man he was vowing to kill was the same man who also got her pregnant. Fear filled her heart. She stood quietly as Ajibade stormed out of the room, not knowing that the truth was closer than he could ever imagine. To be continued.